You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Bob Watson Field in Des Moines. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Carl Davis, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. And we're getting ready for Game 2 between Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover after the Bulldogs won Game 1 11-1 in 5 innings. Didn't go quite the way you would think, though. The game was tied at 1 after 4 innings, and then Ottumwa scored 10 runs in the top of the 5th. And retired Hoover without a run in the bottom of the 5th to end the game on the 10-run rule in 5 innings. By the way, last check across the way at softball. Ottumwa softball had a 6-1 lead over Hoover going to the bottom of the 5th there. So good news for both Bulldog baseball and softball in Game 1 up here in the capital city. Right now we're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with the Game 2 starting lineups for baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse.
Opa! Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop, located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced, professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Getting ready for Game 2 between Ottumwa and Des Moines Hoover after the Bulldogs won Game 1 by a final of 11-1. Let's check the Game 2 starting lineup. First for your Bulldogs, leading off is the designated hitter, Dalton Dowd. Batting second, the center fielder, Javen Rominger. Tucker Long at second base will bat third. And Carter Thompson, the shortstop, hits cleanup. Tanner Shark in right field batting 5th. Cam Maneri, the catcher, will bat 6th. Braylon Griffiths will pitch and bat 7th. Jared Mitchell, the first baseman, batting 8th. Batting 9th is the third baseman, Kason Palm. And in the field, but not in the batting order, is the left fielder, Luke Gravy. Braylon Griffiths on the mound, and that is a late change for Ottumwa, as Javen Rominger was penciled in to start, but in the dugout before game 1, he had a bit of a hand problem he's been dealing with, and so he's okay to play center field and bat. Obviously, he had a great first game at the plate, but not going to make the start today, so Griffiths will get the start in his place. Braylon started Monday and beat Des Moines North. Now, that game only lasted 4 innings, and Braylon only threw 3 innings and 47 pitches. So he's 1-0 with a 2.33 ERA, 3 innings pitched, 1 run allowed, no hits, 1 hit batter, no walks, 5 strikeouts. But again, only throwing 47 pitches, he's able to come back 3 days later and make this start for Ottumwa. As for Des Moines Hoover, their lineup looks like this. Leading off, the shortstop, Braden Dill. Batting second, the catcher, Xavier Ogden. Isaiah Shackelford will play second base and bat third. And Ian King, the pitcher, will bat cleanup. Derek Hull at third base bats 5th. Gabe Polich in center field hitting 6th. Riley Rawbush, the right fielder, hits 7th. Chaz Bates will play first base and bat 8th. And batting 9th is the left fielder, Josh Coney. Ian King, the pitcher, in Game 2 for Hoover. The senior is making his first start. He has 7 relief appearances, an ERA of 8.08, no record. 8 2/3 innings pitched, 11 hits allowed, 12 runs, 10 earned, 7 walks, 3 hit batters, 7 strikeouts, opponents hitting .297 against him. The head coaches are about to meet at home plate. John Yeager for Ottumwa, Tyler Brown for Hoover. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we return, we'll be just about ready for the first pitch. Bulldog baseball, Game 2 comes your way next on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At first base, number 10, Chaz Bates.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Ottumwa in Des Moines Hoover, Bob Watson Field in Des Moines, getting ready for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Carl Davis, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa won Game 1 11-1 in 5 innings. Ian King, The right-hander on the mound for Game 2. He played center field in Game 1. King making his first start, 7 relief appearances, no record, and an 8.08 ERA. The defense behind him, Josh Coney in left, Gabe Polich in center, Riley Rawbush, the Game 1 starting pitcher, in right, Derek Hull at third, Braden Dill at shortstop, Isaiah Shackelford at second, Chaz Bates at first, and Xavier Ogden behind the plate. Just out in the last few minutes, the latest Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union softball rankings. Ottumwa remains number 13 in Class 5A. Des Moines Lincoln remains number 12. Those two teams will meet on Monday in a doubleheader that could decide first place in the conference. And we will have that doubleheader for you Monday night, softball from Des Moines Lincoln here on KBIZ in the live video stream. For now, though, Dalton Dowd getting ready to lead off Game 2.
The top of the first inning. Designated hitter, Dalton
Dowd, the DH in Game 2 after catching Game 1. In Game 1, he was 1 for 3 with a single, a walk, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. First pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Our first pitch at 6:37 on a warm evening in Des Moines, but pleasant. Not humid, that's the big factor. That pitch way outside, 2-0. Still 89 degrees here in the capital city, but the sky is now mostly sunny. The 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Very little breeze here at Bob Watson Field. Officially a west wind at 5 miles an hour. Pitch inside, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk is how we start Game 2. And the batter is Javen Rominger.
Now batting for the Bulldogs.
Rominger was 2 for 4 in Game 1. He had an RBI single and a 3-run double in that 10-run 5th inning. RBI total up to 23. Dowd has his lead at first. And Rominger takes a pitch out of the zone for ball 1. 5 straight balls by Ian King to start the game. King in 8 2/3 innings, 7 walks, so he is prone to being wild. That pitch high, 2-0. Dowd down at first, just 1 steal. Again, when he catches, he gets a courtesy runner, so he doesn't often run on the bases. That pitch in the dirt to Rominger, 3-0, and right now Ottumwa just in take mode as King is yet to find the strike zone. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch is tie ball 4, back-to-back 4-pitch walks. And that'll bring up the red-hot Tucker Long. Long in Game 1 was 1 for 4, but that one was a 2-run single, increasing his RBI total to 27.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, second baseman Tucker Long.
Long now hitting exactly 500, 34 for 68. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Inside corner strike, 0-1. As King finally puts one in the zone. Dowd at second, Rominger at first, nobody out, top of the first inning. The 0-1. That's hit in the air, left side, and that'll land foul, 0-2. From our vantage point with the backstop right in front of us, maybe a little easier to see on the video, although, of course, the video can't follow the ball all the way down the line. But from our vantage point with my eyes, sometimes hard to pick up those balls hit in the air, especially off to the left or right. Here is the 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Bulldogs won Game 1, 11-1 in 5 innings. Scored 10 runs in the 5th inning. 1-2 to Long here, 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Way outside, 2-2. Dowd walked, Rominger walked. 2-2 to Long. Righty to lefty, the kick and the pitch. Liner into left center field, base hit. Dowd around third, he's on his way home. Rominger around second, on his way to third. RBI single Tucker Long, gave him 28 ribbies on the year, 1-0 Bulldogs. Tucker's so good at going the opposite way. especially with 2 strikes. Now Carter Thompson. Carter was 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs in game 1.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, the shortstop, Carter Thompson.
First and third, a run home, still nobody out. King again from the stretch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Oh. Long started but stopped. Now goes back to first. Count 1-0. Ottumwa softball's wrapped up a game 1 win over Hoover 12-1 across the way as Thompson takes the ball outside 2-0. I knew the game was over because I could look all the way across the athletic complex and see the dust from the tractor manicuring the softball diamond over there. Pitch up and in to Carter. Runner goes. The throw to second, not in time. Coming home and stealing home is Rominger. It's 2-0 as the Bulldogs execute the double steal. So Javen gets his 17th steal of the year, and it's a steal of home. Long steal second. That's his 9th of the year. Count is 3-0 to Carter Thompson. 2-0 Bulldogs. Runner at second, nobody out. The 3-0. Thompson taking all the way in for a strike, 3-1. Sluggers count for Thompson. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball left side, fielded deep in the hole by the shortstop Dill, but no play. An infield hit for Thompson. Long had to stay at second. And now first and second, nobody out for Tanner Shark.
Now batting, right fielder Tanner Shark.
Shark was 1 for 2 with a single, a sacrifice fly, an RBI, and a run scored in game 1. Shows bunt. Good bunt, third base side, and it's barehanded by the pitcher. The throw to first, not in time, and it gets away. Coming home to score is Long. Into third is Thompson. Down to second is Shark. 3-0. That ball was rolling along the dirt just inside the chalk. I thought that Ian King would maybe let that ball roll foul or see if it would roll foul. He decided to barehand it and throw to first. Going to give him a hit and an error on the play. No RBI. Second and third, still nobody out, and here's Cam Maneri. Cam didn't play in game 1. He's hitting .250 with 2 runs batted in. Three nothing already. The pitch sails up and in over the head of Maneri, ball 1. So again, give Shark an infield hit on that bunt. Well, you couldn't place it any better. It was rolling straight up the third baseline. As the 1-0 is skied in the air, left side foul, and will it be playable? No. Can't quite see down in that corner, but the umpire says foul ball, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Again on that bunt, it's just trickling up the dirt, staying inside the chalk, hugging the line, and King chose to play it. It might have stayed fair the whole way anyway. It might have come to a stop in fair territory, but I think Hoover's best option would have been to let it go and hope it rolled foul. Now the 1-1 to Cam. Swing and a foul at the plate, 1-2. Maneri has a home run in his career last year at Indianola. Ottumwa just missed a home run in game 1. Javen Rominger's 3-run double in the 5th inning hit the fence about 3 feet from the top. And there's a liner into the left field corner, but foul. Cam stays alive at 1-2, and if he'd been a split second later, well, maybe. The left fielder, Coney, is way over towards the line. The center fielder, Polic, shading towards left center. The pitch came behind Cam with a breaking ball, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, second and third, nobody out, top 1. Ottumwa already leading 3-0. The 2-2 pitch bounced in there, knocked down by the catcher Ogden. Count is full, 3-2. Braylon Griffiths, the Bulldog pitcher, on deck. Three balls, two strikes. The payoff to Cam. Fouled back, will do it again. Only nicked it, but he did foul it straight back. The timing was there. Three balls, two strikes. Second and third, nobody out in the pitch. In the dirt, ball four, and Maneri, who is down in the count 0-2, works a walk. Third walk of the inning issued by King. Maneri should get a courtesy runner. And that'll be Curtis Mull. So now you have Thompson at third, Shark at second, Mull at first, and the batter is Braylon Griffiths. Braylon in game one was 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Bases loaded, nobody out. The pitch. High, ball one. King working quickly, the 1-0. High and away, 2-0. No place to put him, a dog at every base. Thompson at third, Shark at second, Mull at first. 3 runs home here in the first. The 2-0. Fouled back, 2-1. Bulldogs looking for their 10th straight win. Now the 2-1. In the dirt, knocked down by Ogden, but the count 3-1 and no margin for error here for King. One more out of the zone and he'll walk another run home. Three balls and 1 strike to Griffiths. The pitch. Fouled back, full count 3-2. Braylon digs back in. Bulldog junior pitcher awaiting the 3-2 pitch. Low and away, ball 4, and that is another run. 4-0 RBI walk for Griffiths. He now has 10 RBI on the season. Thompson scores. Shark to third. Mull to second. Luke Reinhardt will be the courtesy runner at first for Griffiths.
For the pitcher is Luke Reinhardt.
And the batter is Jared Mitchell. Jared in game one was 0 for 2 with a walk. And before he bats, a conference on the mound for Hoover is Ottumwa's about to send its 8th man to the plate, and an out has yet to be recorded in this game. 4-0 Ottumwa. Bases loaded and nobody out. We are a couple of hits away from Bulldogs putting up a really big crooked number. Now, we've already seen a 10-run inning from Ottumwa in game one. How big will this first inning go here in game two? Jared Mitchell stands in. King winds and delivers. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The next offering to Mitchell. High and away, 1-1. Nobody up in the Hoover pen at the moment. The 1-1 to Mitchell. Outside, 2-1. Jared digs back in, 2 balls and a strike. The next offering. Fouled back, 2-2. Mitchell will dig back in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. King's next offering is downstairs. Full count again with the bases loaded, 3-2. The wind and the payoff pitch. Popped it up left side, shallow left. Out is the shortstop, and in is the left fielder, and it drops between them. Throw back into third, not in time to try to force Mull at third. Everybody's safe. A run scores. It's 5-0 That ball just found a little gap between the shortstop, Dill, and the left fielder, Coney. Coney, I don't know if he meant to slide to make the catch or if he just lost his footing, but it was just out of his reach, so Mitchell will get a bloop single and an RBI.
Third baseman, Kason Palm.
Shark came home. Mull hustled to third, Reinhardt to second. Here's Kason Palm, and now a wild pitch, and coming home to score is Mull, and it is 6-0. Reinhardt to third, Jared Mitchell to second. 1-0 to Palm, who was 0 for 2 with a couple of runs scored in game one. The 1-0. And there's a liner into center. That's a base hit. That should score 2. Around third on his way home is Mitchell, scoring behind Reinhardt. 2-run single for Kason Palm, and it's 8-0. Boy, Palm had a line drive in game one that was caught. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-run hit, but he gets his 2 RBI base hit here. Bulldogs have batted around. The first 8 batters have all scored.
Now at the plate,
or in a couple cases, they're courtesy runners, but you know what I mean. Pitch is inside, and it hits Dalton. So first and second. As Palm will move up, and Dowd gets up and jogs to first. And now here's David Rominger, who walked and scored in this inning. '11th batter of the inning, still nobody out. First pitch to Javen, way high, ball 1. The 1-0 to Rominger. Downstairs, 2-0. First and second, nobody out. The 2-0 pitch, high and tight, 3-0. Tucker Long on deck. The 3-0, taken all the way for a strike, 3-1. King from the stretch, the 3-1 pitch, up and in, ball 4. And they're loaded again as Rominger walks, Dowd to second, Palm to third, and Long stepping up. Tucker an RBI single his first time up. And I think that's going to be all for Ian King, who will hope to quickly forget about this day. We'll see who the new pitcher is. It's called to the bullpen for Hoover. 30 seconds, and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Cassandra Brewer, clerical lead at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. If you're looking for a local provider to handle you and your family's healthcare needs, consider Mercy One Ottumwa. From pediatrics to geriatrics and everything in between, we are here for you year-round to assist you in your healthcare needs. We also offer our quick care walk-in clinic with no appointment necessary, open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4:30. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The new pitcher for the Hoover Huskies is Gabe Politz. The sophomore is making his third appearance. He has 1 start. He's 0-1, and in an inning and 2/3, he's allowed 13 runs, all earned on 4 hits, 7 walks, 2 hit batters. The ERA is large. Again, very limited sample size, just an inning and 2/3. Starter Ian King has gone out to center field. Politz came in from center field to replace him. Ottumwa has the bases loaded, nobody out. There's 8 runs on the board here in the top of the first. Tucker Long is about to bat for the second time in the inning. So King faces 11 batters, does not retire any of them.
Coming on to pitch for the
He walked 5.
is number 19, Gabe Politz.
He gave up 5 hits and he hit a batter.
at the plate for
And he's
Bulldogs,
responsible for the 3 runners on base.
Tucker Long.
King threw 47 pitches by my count. And now Long will stand in to face Polish. 8-0 Ottumwa here. Bases loaded and nobody out. Ottumwa seemingly well on its way to its 10th win in a row. Polish will work from the windup with the bases loaded. The pitch fouled back over the screen and landing behind us, strike 1. The wind in the 0-1. Lined into left center field. That is going to get down and over the head of the left fielder, Coney. This could clear the bases. 2 runs are home. Third runner coming home, racing for third, and in with a stand-up triple is Tucker Long. It is 11-1. A 3-run triple for Long, who now has 30 RBI on the season. Palm, Dowd, and Rominger all come home to score. And that will close the book on the starter, Ian King, who will be charged with all 11 runs. Here's Carter Thompson, who singled and scored earlier in this first inning. He takes a strike 0-1. That is Tucker's 4th triple of the season. Now the 0-1. Way up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Right-hander to right-hander, Polish rocks and fires, and it's up and in, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Carter Thompson. The pitch, grounded foul, third base side. And we stay at 2-2. 11 runs on the board for Ottumwa, runner at third, top 1, still nobody out. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and there is the first out of the first inning, first out of the game. Came on the 13th batter. Here's Tanner Shark, singled and scored his first time up.
Tanner Shark.
Left-handed batting, senior digs in. First pitch from Polish. In the dirt, that gets away. All the way to the backstop. That will score Long on a slide. And it is 12-0. Bases are empty for the first time since the first batter. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-0 count to Shark. Tanner digs back in. Polish winds and delivers. Strike on the outside corner, 1-1. The wind and the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball fouled back to the screen, and look out back at home plate. It ricocheted and landed right behind the umpire. Count is 1-2. The top of this fence angles back towards the field, and the ball hit the fence just right that it ricocheted right back behind the umpire. Thankfully didn't hit him. The 2-2 down and in. Tanner dances out of the way. Pardon me, now it's 2-2. The wind and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back, we'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes to Tanner Shark. Steps out for a moment. Now digs back in. The 2-2 from Polish. In the dirt, 3-2. Ottumwa, by the way, still wearing the red jersey, red T-shirt jerseys, I should say. It says Ottumwa Bulldogs on the front. White numbers on the back, white pants, red trim, red caps. Hoover with the green caps. The gold jerseys with green and white trim, green numbers. Pitch outside, and Shark draws the walk. First walk issued by Gabe Polich, and the batter Cam Maneri, who walked his first time up. 12-0 Bulldogs, 1 on, 1 out, top of the first. Polich from the stretch for the first time, and that pitch in the dirt all the way to the backstop. Shark will jog down to second on the wild pitch. Polich came in with the bases loaded, so he was working from the windup. When Long hit the 3-run triple, and he was the only runner and he was on third, Polich stayed in the windup. Then when on the wild pitch, the bases were empty. Polich stayed in the windup, but now with the runner on, he's in the stretch, and that pitch misses high, 2-0 to Cam. The 2-0 offering, swing and a miss and a pitch down low, 2-1. I think Cam would just like something he could hit here. 2 balls and a strike. The next offering, high 3-1, sluggers count for Maneri. Braylon Griffiths on deck. Barring an odd double play, Braylon Griffiths is going to bat twice before he ever throws a pitch in this game. The 3-1. Outside ball 4. Maneri draws his second walk of the inning. And here is Griffiths, who drew an RBI walk his first time up. Should again see Mull run for Maneri, and we do.
Courtesy runner, first base, Curtis Mull. Now batting for the Bulldogs, pitcher.
Talk about Griffiths batting twice before he ever pitches.
Pitch hitter.
So here's Griffiths, first pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's pitcher Braylon Griffiths.
Two on, 1 out. The next offering, way high and outside, 1-1. Cam Maneri, being in the 6 hole, when the inning began, he probably had at least the shin guards on in case he didn't get to bat. So when his turn came up, he took them off and went out there. They probably came back to the dugout, put him back on, then had to take him off again. Now he's probably putting them back on again. Pitch on the outside corner, a strike to Griffiths, 2-2. The pitch, high and away. Sorry, now 2-2. It was 1-2. Been a ton of pitches between the two Hoover hurlers here in this first inning. The 2-2 pitch, way high and inside, 3-2. Jared Mitchell on deck. Three balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. The payoff. Outside ball 4, 3 walks in a row, and the bases are loaded. I imagine Luke Reinhardt will again run for Griffiths. And he will. And the batter, Jared Mitchell. RBI single his first time up.
Reinhardt at first base. And now batting for the Bulldogs, first baseman Jared Mitchell.
Mitchell needed to borrow a batting glove from Griffiths there as Braylon headed back to the dugout. Bases loaded, 1 out, 12-0. Ottumwa still top of the first. If you're joining us a little bit late, well, there's a lot you've missed, but it's still only the first inning. Polich to Mitchell in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher, Ogden, ball 1. Shark at third, Mull at second, Reinhardt at first. The 1-0. Swing and a miss as Jared chased one up and out of the zone. Count even at a ball and a strike. The next offering is high and away, 2-1. Polich comes set. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Bases are loaded again. Now he's pitching from the stretch. He was from the windup when he came in with the bases loaded, but trying it a different way here. 3-1 to Mitchell with Case and Palm on deck. The pitch, inside, ball 4. Jared Mitchell gets his second RBI of the inning, this time on a bases loaded walk, 13-0. Shark scores, Mold to third, Reinhardt to second. Case and Palm had a 2-run single his first time up before he bats another visit to the mound. As Polich has walked 4 in a row. Polich, first batter he faced was Tucker Long, who cleared the bases with a 3-run triple. He scored on a wild pitch. Polich did strike out Carter Thompson, but he's walked 4 in a row. I'm trying to see if they're going to make a change here or not. I don't believe so, as Polich is not departing the mound. Gets a pat on the back from his coach, and he'll stay in there for now. So Palm bats for the second time, and Ottumwa has, with this at-bat, will bat around twice in the first inning. 13-0, bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch, in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 to Kaysen. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The next offering to Palm, in the dirt, 2-1. Again, Mull at third, Reinhardt at second, Jared Mitchell at first. 2-1 to Palm. The next offering, outside corner strike, 2-2. Top of the order, Dalton Dowd on deck. The pitch, outside, 3-2. Third full count that Polich has had since coming on in relief. The 3-2, way high and inside, ball 4. And it's 14-0 on another bases loaded walk. Third RBI in the game for Palm. Mull scores. Reinhardt to third, Mitchell to second. And Dalton Dowd will bat for the third time this inning. He doesn't have an at-bat yet. He's walked and scored, been hit by a pitch and scored. And he lines this one, but a leaping catch by the second baseman, Shackelford, robbing Dowd of what would have been a 2-run hit. It's out number 2. He almost had a chance to double off Jared Mitchell, but he dropped the ball in transitioning it from the glove to the hand. Bases loaded, 2 out, and the batter is Rominger, who's walked twice and scored twice. Rominger facing Polich for the first time. He was the last batter that Ian King faced. And that pitch up high, ball 1. So put it this way, all 9 batters have faced Polich since he came on. The 1-0. Liner into left field, base hit. 1 run is in. Mitchell will be around third. He's on his way to the plate. He'll score. 2-run single for Rominger. It is 16-0. So Reinhardt and Mitchell score. Palm stops at second. Rominger now with 6 RBI in the doubleheader.
Now batting.
And 25 on the season. Tucker Long, 2 for 2 with a single, a 3-run triple, and 2 runs. Pitch up and in a bit, ball 1. Long greeted Polish when he came in with that 3-run triple. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 1-1. First and second, 2 down, 16-0 Ottumwa here in the first. Long, the 21st batter of the inning. The pitch, high, 2-1. The stretch in the pitch, inside corner, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, high and away, 3-2. Carter Thompson on deck. The 3-2 pitch, high ball 4, and not close. I think Ottumwa would be swinging on anything close at this point. But they're loaded again as Long walks. Rominger to second, Palm to third, and here's Thompson. Singled his first time up of the inning, struck out his second time up. Batting here with the bases loaded and 2 down. First pitch, strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Polish has gone back to the windup here with the bases loaded. Now the 0-1. Way high, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Went a little bit behind home plate, but Ottumwa was not really interested in running right now. 2-1 to Thompson. Bulldogs 16 runs, 7 hits. There have been a ton of walks plus a hit batter in this inning. There's only been 1 error, and it didn't affect the scoring. 2-1 on the inside corner for a strike, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. The pitch, that's driven to center field. King coming on. He will make the catch. And the long top of the first is finally over. Ottumwa gets 16 runs on 7 hits. There was 1 error and 3 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. The Bulldogs 16. The Huskies are coming to bat on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the first inning, Ottumwa 16, and Hoover coming to bat against Braylon Griffiths, who's 1-0 with a 2.33 ERA. The defense behind him. Luke Gravy in left, Javen Rominger in center, Tanner Shark in right, Kason Palm at third, Carter Thompson at short, Tucker Long at second, Jared Mitchell at first, and Cam Maneri behind the plate. If you are wondering about the run rule in high school baseball, it's a 15-run lead after 4 or then a 10-run lead after 5 or 6. So right now it's 16-0, but Ottumwa would need to put up, if they don't score anymore, Ottumwa would need to allow just 1 run over 4 innings to end this game after 4. Bulldogs won game 1, 11-1 in 5 innings. They scored 10 runs in the 5th inning of game 1. And then their next time up, they scored 16 runs in the first inning of this game. Top of the Hoover order, Braden Dill, Xavier Ogden, Isaiah Shackelford.
Leading out for the Huskies.
Dill was 0 for 3 in game 1.
Braden Dill.
Matt Mitchell got the game 1 win, allowing just a run on 5 hits. First pitch from Griffiths is swung on and missed, blew it right by him, 0-1. Braylon's 0-1, fouled off to the right, 0-2. Braylon has a bit of an interesting windup. It starts slowly, but then he suddenly comes to the plate. They say the art of hitting is all about timing. The art of pitching is messing up that timing. Now the 0-2. Fly ball to right. Shark is right there. A couple of steps to his left makes the catch for out number 1. One down for Xavier Ogden. The catcher in game 2, he was 1 for 2 with an RBI single, drove in the only Hoover run in game 1.
Catcher Xavier Ogden.
Left-handed batter digs in against Griffiths for the first time today. And the first pitch, lined in a center, that's down for a base hit. 1 out single for Ogden. That brings up Isaiah Shackelford, the second baseman. He made a nice catch on that screaming liner by Dalton Dowd in the first inning. Or that inning might have been even worse. Hoover wants a courtesy runner for Ogden. He is the catcher here in game 2.
Courtesy runner for catcher Ogden. Number 3,
Easton Wilson will run at first. He does not have a stolen base try. First pitch to Shackelford on the inside corner, 0-1. Shackelford was shortstop in game 1 and had 2 hits, a single and a double. Short lead at first for Wilson, the 0-1. High drive to center. Rominger back a few steps and makes the catch for out number 2. Back to first goes Wilson, and the batter is Ian King. King in game 1 was 1 for 2 with a single.
Now batting, number 6, Ian King.
Runner at first, 2 down for Hoover, bottom of the first inning. The pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Ottumwa leading 16-0. If you're Braylon Griffiths, you know your job here, throw strikes. Obviously, you want to throw good pitches on the corners and everything, but throw strikes. There's a swing and a miss, and the count 0-2. Ottumwa's got a real chance to get this ball game over in 4 innings. To do that, you've got to throw strikes, not give them free base runners. The 0-2, chopped foul at the plate. And we'll do it again at no balls, 2 strikes. Again, those top of the first totals, Ottumwa 16 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. There were 11 walks and a hit batter in that first inning. That pitch way outside all the way to the backstop. A wild pitch will move Wilson to second. And the count goes to 1-2 on Ian King. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Braylon's pitch up and in, 2-2. The right-hander comes set, checks the runner at second. The 2-2 pitch, inside corner called, strike 3. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We played 1. Ottumwa leading 16-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the second inning. Ottumwa 16, Des Moines Hoover nothing. And Hoover is going to go back to the bullpen here. And the new pitcher this time is Josh Coney. Coney had been playing left field in this game. Let's check Coney's pitching stats. This will be his fourth appearance all in relief. 1 2/3 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 6 runs all earned, 5 walks, 2 hit batters, no strikeouts, opponents hitting .286 against him.
Right fielder, Tanner Shark.
Tanner Shark will lead it off, 1 for 1 with a walk. He scored twice. He takes a strike from Coney, 0-1. The next pitch, way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Coney, a bit of a side armor. The wind and the right-hander's 1-1. Catches the corner, 1-2. Shark will dig back in. And the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle, knocked down by Coney. He picks it up, throws to first, 1 down. Nice play by Coney. Cam Maneri, the batter, he's walked twice. His courtesy runner, Curtis Mull, has scored twice. 1 out, nobody on top of the second. Dogs up 16-0. That is not a misspeak.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, catcher Cameron Maneri.
Right-hander to right-hander now, the pitch. And that hit him in the, hopefully the shoulders and not the back of the neck. You can see why Coney has 2 hit batters, now has 3. Once again, Curtis Mull will be the courtesy runner. Mull is getting his running in tonight. Braylon Griffiths, the batter, 2 walks. His courtesy runner, Luke Reinhardt, has scored twice. With that sidearm motion, when Coney misses inside, he's saw it in warm-ups and saw it against Shark. He misses, well, it's way outside to a lefty, but it's way inside to a righty, and now time called. And now Coney back on the rubber. First pitch, that missed way outside. He kind of overcompensated, ball 1. One 1-0 to Griffiths, way outside 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. That pitch inside, making Braylon get out of the way, 3-0. Three and 0 to Braylon, and the pitch way behind ball 4, all the way to the backstop, but Tom will just jog it down to first and second respectively. And again, Luke Reinhardt will be the courtesy runner for Griffiths, who's walked 3 times. The line on Gabe Polich, the first inning reliever, 1 inning pitched, 5 runs all earned, 2 hits, 6 walks, 1 strikeout, 51 pitches. I believe he's gone back to the outfield here. As Jared Mitchell takes a strike 0-1, Mitchell has an RBI single and an RBI walk. And he scored twice. The 0-1. Down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1, the next offering. Way outside, 2-1. Mitchell with a 2-1 count. 2 on, 1 out, top 2. The pitch. Outside 3-1. Sluggers count for Mitchell, 3 balls and a strike. The stretch and the pitch. High ball 4, and they're loaded on a hit batter and 2 walks. Kaysen Palm, the batter, a 2-run single and a walk. That walk also drove in a run. Kaysen has 3 RBI in the game. 16-0 Ottumwa. Bases loaded, 1 out in the second. Pitch outside, ball 1. At this point, obviously, it's a little tough for Ottumwa here. Not in terms of winning the game, obviously, but that pitch makes Palm duck out of the way, 2-0. The Hoover pitchers have not been able to get the ball in the zone, and the Ottumwa kids want to hit. They don't want to chase stuff. They don't want to get out of their normal habits. To a way outside 3-0. And even though you want to go up there hacking at this point, these pitches are not close. The 3-0. It's coming behind him. He gets out of the way, ball 4, and it's 17-0. Palm with 4 RBI in the game, an RBI walk here. Mull scores for the 3rd time. Reinhard to 3rd, Mitchell to 2nd. And Luke Gravy will bat where the DH Dalton Dowd was.
Number 25, Luke Gravy.
First pitch to Gravy is a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss by Gravy, and he's down to the count 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, outside 1-2 as Coney tries to find the second out of the inning. He got Shark on a comebacker that he gave up a hit batter and 3 walks to force in a run. That pitch to Gravy in there, called strike 3, and there's 2 down. First strikeout for Coney. And the batter is Javen Rominger, 2 walks and a 2-run single. He scored twice.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, center fielder Javen Rominger.
First pitch to Javen. Inside corner, strike 1. The 0-1. High, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, I think Polic, the first inning reliever, I think he's out in the outfield. I think he went to center and King went to left, but I'm not sure. The 1-1 is low and away, 2-1 to Javen. Bases loaded, 2 out, a run home. 17-0 Dogs, top of the second. The 2-1. High drive down the line in left, but that's going to be a foul ball, and it's 2-2. Javen missed a home run by about 3 feet in game 1. He hit a bases clearing double off the left field fence. 2-2 to him here. And the pitch. And that's hit foul off to the left. We'll do it again at 2-2. The next offering on the way from Coney. Popped it up. That's going to go right over our heads out of play. Lands on the concrete behind us. Still 2-2. The wind and the pitch. High and away, 3-2. Gone as far as we can go. Bases loaded, 2 out, 3-2 count. Ball 4 is a run. Strike 3 ends the inning. Base hit will score multiple runs. Runners will be in motion. The 3-2. That's hit in the air to center. I think that's Polic out there now. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ottumwa gets a run, no hits. They leave him loaded. Go to the bottom of the second. Dogs up 17-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa 17, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Bulldog baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Braylon Griffiths pitched around a one-out single in the bottom of the first, didn't allow any runs, and he'll face Derek Hull, I believe Gabe Polich, and Riley Rawbush. Hull playing third base in Game 2. In Game 1, he was 0 for 2.
Now batting for the Huskies, third baseman Derek Hull.
Time called for a moment. Now we're ready to go. First pitch of the bottom of the second inning is grounded foul, third base side 0-1. So I do believe that was Polich, who was back out in center field, but I don't think it was King in left field, as that pitch is high, 1-1 to Hull. I believe they put Easton Wilson in left field as that pitch is popped up foul, backing out of play, 1-2 to Hull. Now the 1-2, outside 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. The pitch at the knees, called strike 3 for out number 1. Second strikeout for Griffiths, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. One down for Polich. In Game 1, Polich was 0 for 2.
Now batting, number 19, Gabe Polich.
First pitch down and in, ball 1. That pitch upstairs, and the count 2-0 to Polich. Two balls, no strikes. The next offering. Check swing foul. He didn't mean to. That was going to be ball 3 high, but he fouled it off 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line foul off to the right, and ricochets off the fence down towards the Hoover bullpen, 2-2. Now Braylon Wines in the 2-2. Ground ball right side through the whole base hit. Second hit of the game for Hoover. That'll bring up Riley Rawbush, the right fielder here in Game 2. He was 1 for 2 with a single in Game 1.
Now coming to the plate for the Huskies, number 11, Riley Rawbush.
One on, one out for Hoover. Ottumwa leading 17-0 here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. No broadcast tomorrow. All the Bulldogs are resting, but then Saturday, a very busy day. We will be in Decorah at Luther College for baseball. That pitch up high. Snap throw down to first. Not in time. Pretty close play as Polich with a big secondary lead, and Maneri almost caught him napping. 2-0 to Rawbush. 1 on, 1 out. Pitch. Outside corner strike, 2-1. Braylon's pitch, fouled back 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Braylon from the stretch. The pitch. Line to right, Shark coming on. He will make the catch at knee level for out number 2. Hoover's had some good opposite field swings in this doubleheader, but Shark has had them played really well. So here's Chaz Bates. We saw him as a runner in game 1. Didn't see him bat.
First baseman Chaz Bates.
Bates, a junior, hitting 120. He is 3 for 25. Does have 3 runs batted in. Runner at first and 2 down, and the pitch, strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Griffiths. On the inside corner, strike 2. One and 2 the count to the Hoover first baseman. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Tucker Long has it. Throw to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left after 2. Bulldogs up 17-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Birthdays, ladies' night out, bachelor or bachelorette party, sports team, no matter what your special event or sport, at Graphics Masters, we can make you stand out. We offer custom apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, koozies, and more. We even make custom signage for your event. It's all here under one roof. We even offer auto detailing as well. Like Graphics Masters on Facebook to see some of our quality work, or stop into the shop located on Albee Road across from the BP. Graphics Masters, we print your words.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the 3rd inning, Ottumwa 17, Hoover nothing. More defensive changes for the Huskies. Braden Dill, who had been playing shortstop, has gone behind the plate to catch. He caught game 1. Xavier Ogden switches places with him. He goes from catcher to shortstop. And it is indeed Easton Wilson in left field. So when they brought Coney in from left field to pitch at the start of the 2nd inning, they sent Polich back to center, brought Wilson in left, and Ian King was taken out of the game. Andrew Evans will pinch hit to lead off the top of the 3rd. He's hitting for Tucker Long. And he takes a ball, 1-0. And that pitch hits him, and he's headed to first. Didn't even give us a chance to tell you that Andrew was hitting .444. He still is.
Number 19, shortstop Carter.
So here's Carter Thompson. First pitch, popped it up right side. The second baseman, Shackelford, underneath it, makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Tanner Shark. A single, a walk, and a ground out. He scored twice.
Now batting, the right fielder Tanner Shark.
The right-hander Coney from the stretch, and the pitch. Way outside all the way to the backstop. Evans will jog down to second. One and 0 to Shark after the wild pitch. The next offering, high 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, outside 3-0. Ottumwa got 16 runs in the first inning. If you're just joining us, where have you been? Added 1 in the second. The 3-0 to Tanner, and he pops it up near the bag at second. Ogden, the shortstop, makes the catch, 2 down. Someone now pretty much cutting at any pitch in the zone, and the soft tosses of Coney have Ottumwa a little bit out in front. Cam Maneri, the batter, he's walked twice and he's been hit by a pitch.
The catcher, Cameron Maneri.
First pitch, high and away, ball 1. Two out, a runner on second here in the top of the third. That one up and into Cam, 2-0. The pitch that hit Cam last inning got him either right around the shoulders or at the back of the neck. As that 2-0 is outside 3-0. Not that Cam is all that bothered by a little pain. If you've watched him play football, you know that he likes to dish out a lot of pain. 3-0 to him here. And the pitch. Green light, and he fouls it off, 3-1. I would imagine at this point any Ottumwa hitter has a green light on any pitch in the zone, no matter the count. 3-1, 2 out. Evans at second, the pitch. And there's a high drive deep down the left field line, and it will be caught just in front of the fence by Wilson. For the final out of the inning, Maneri didn't miss a home run by much. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Dogs up 17-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning, Ottumwa 17, Des Moines Hoover nothing. Some changes for Ottumwa. Andrew Evans had pinch hit for Tucker Long. He stays in the game to play second base. Jarrett Wellings has come on to play third base in place of Cason Palm. And to replace Braylon Griffiths on the mound is Camden Cormany. Cormany making his third appearance. He has 1 start. He's 1-0, 4.67 ERA. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, 2 runs, both earned. 1 walk, 1 hit batter, 5 strikeouts for Camden. Opponents hitting .286 against him.
Leading off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the third. Number 7, Josh Coney.
Josh Coney will lead it off. Started the game in left field. Now the pitcher. Coney in game 1 was 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch from Camden, lined into left center field for a base hit. Gravy over to cut it off, and Coney has a leadoff single off Cormany.
Now batting for the Huskies, shortstop.
That brings up Braden Dill, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoover has the leadoff man on for the first time. Throw to first, and not in time, and only by an eyelash does Coney get back in. He had a late scramble to get back, and if the throw had been lower than chest high, it might have gotten him. Now the pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. The 1-0. High and away, 2-0. Braylon Griffiths, his line, 2 innings pitched, no runs, 2 hits, no walks, 2 strikeouts, 31 pitches. If Ottumwa does win this game in 4 innings, he'll get the win. The 2-0. That's driven to center. Rominger going back. Turns around, makes the catch, 1 down. Pretty well hit by Dill, but Javen plays a great center field. 1 down for Xavier Ogden, who singled his first time up.
Now batting, catcher Xavier Ogden.
1 on, 1 out now for Hoover, bottom of the 3rd. The pitch. Popped it up, right side foul territory. Mitchell coming in, Cormany coming over. Who wants it? It is just out of the reach of Camineri, the catcher, over towards the Hoover on deck circle. And the count 0-1 to Ogden. 3 Bulldogs converging, but no one could quite get there. 0-1 to the left-handed batting Ogden. Cormany from the stretch. This ball grounded slowly to the right side. Evans has it, only plays to first, and he'll make it for out number 2. As Coney advances to second, and the batter Isaiah Shackelford, who flew out to center his first time up.
Now batting, second baseman Isaiah Shackelford.
Runner at second, 2 down. And Camden's pitch. In there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The tall, slender right-hander comes set. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase one down out of the zone, 0-2. Two out, a runner on second, bottom of the 3rd for Hoover. Ottumwa leading 17-0. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. The pitch, breaking ball, just missed. 1-2. The stretch in the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt. Knocked down by Cam, kept it close, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fly ball right center. That's trouble. Shark heading back. That ball is all the way to the fence. A run's going to score. Around second, on his way to third to Shackelford. He's thinking 3, and he will have a stand-up triple. It's 17-1. And that'll bring up Easton Wilson batting for the first time tonight. Came on defensively in the 2nd inning to play left field.
That brings to the plate number 3.
Wilson is 2 for 9 on the season. He's driven in 3. All right, so it's 17-1. Ottumwa's still up 16 runs. They've got to be leading by at least 15 at the end of the 4th inning for the game to end there. Runner at third, 2 down in the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Cormany's 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Camden's pitch. Slow chopper left side. Cormany misses it, barehanded by Wellings, no play. Safe at first on an infield hit is Wilson. Shackelford stayed at third. I am surprised by that with 2 outs. And the infield hit keeps the inning alive for Derek Hull, who was called out on strikes his first time up.
Number 15, third baseman Derek Hull.
First pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Runners on the corners and 2 down, a run home for Hoover. Ottumwa leading 17-1 in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Fly ball shallow left. Back is Carter Thompson onto the outfield grass to make the catch and retire the side. 1 run, 3 hits, 2 left for Hoover. We go to the fourth. Ottumwa leading 17-1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning, Ottumwa 17, Hoover 1. Bulldog baseball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Ottumwa has the 7, 8, and 9 spots due up. It'll be Camden Cormany leading it off, getting his first at-bat tonight. Jared Mitchell and then Jarrett Wellings will get his first at-bat. Cormany at the plate this year. He is 1 for 2 with a double. He's driven in a pair.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 24, Camden Cormany.
So Camden digs in against Josh Coney and takes a pitch outside, ball 1. It was Coney who singled off Cormany to start the bottom of the third inning, and Coney who scored Hoover's only run. Cormany fouls it back over the screen, and the count even at a ball and a strike. One and one to the Bulldog pitcher. The next offering, outside, 2-1. Coney's 2-1 pitch inside as Camden twists out of the way, 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sharply foul. John Yeager makes the play and fires it right back to Coney. Full count, 3-2. The payoff pitch to Cormany. Way outside, ball 4. th walk drawn by Ottumwa. And it will will not be Jared Mitchell getting this at bat. It's going to be A.J. Guest.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 17, A.J. Guest.
Guest is getting his first at-bat of the season. He scored a run as a runner, but this will be the first time swinging the bat. Takes a pitch off the plate for ball one. Cormany, the runner at first. The pitch, outside 2-0. Let's take a look at the Major League Baseball scoreboard, shall we? Finals from earlier today. Orioles over the Blue Jays 4-2 in Baltimore. Rays top the A's 4-3 in Oakland. Phillies over the Diamondbacks 5-4 in Arizona. 2-0 to A.J., fouled back 2-1. Games in progress. Bottom of the third at Wrigley Field. Pirates 2, Cubs nothing. Top 7 at Target Field in Minnesota. Tigers 5, Twins 4. Bottom of the fifth in Atlanta. Braves 6, Rockies 3. The 2-1 to Guest. Fouled back again 2-2. Top of the third in Texas. Angels 1, Rangers nothing. Middle of the third in Houston. Nationals and Astros scoreless. Bottom of the first in San Diego, and already Cleveland leading the Padres 5-0. The 2-2 to Guest. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. Second strikeout for Josh Coney. Here is Jared Wellings for the first time tonight. Jared 2 for 7 with a couple of runs batted in. First pitch. Ground ball past the mound, but right at the shortstop. Ogden feeds second for 1. The bare hand relay to first. A little bit high. And Wellings safe at first. Fielder's choice. Cormany retired 6-4. Pretty slick glove work by Ogden. Wellings is at first with 2 down, and the batter Luke Gravy, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Only one game in baseball yet to get underway out in Los Angeles tonight. The White Sox are at the Dodgers. That'll start at 9:10 Central Time. Ottumwa here leading Hoover 17-1 top of the fourth. Runner at first and 2 down. Bulldogs with a lot of reserves in the game now after scoring 16 runs in the first inning. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. Gravy came in at 3 for 7. He's now 3 for 8 after the strikeout earlier in this game. Here's the 1-0. Behind him, nice stop by the catcher Dill, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The kick and the pitch. Popped it up foul right side. That'll get out of play. And the count 2-1. Luke digs back in. Wellings the runner at first. The 2-1 offering. That's driven to center. And coming on to make the catch is Polich to retire the side. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. Go to the bottom of the fourth, though. 3 outs away from a sweep. It's 17-1 Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Ottumwa 17, Hoover 1. Camden Cormany still on the mound for OHS, trying to wrap up this game in 4 innings. Ottumwa's leading by 16, so even if Hoover scores 1 run in this inning, the game would end with the 3rd out. But if Hoover scores more than 1 run in the inning, we will play at least the 5th inning. Gabe Polich, the batter, singled his first time up.
Leading off the bottom half of the 4th for the Huskies. Center fielder, Gabe Polich.
So Polich stands in for the 2nd time. First pitch from Cormany, down and in, ball 1. The tall right-hander is 1-0. Chopper slowly third base side, and bobbled by Wellings. The ball was fair. Safe at first is Polich. Would have been a tough play. I think that's an infield hit. So Polich 2 for 2. The batter, Riley Rawbush, who has lined out to right, 0 for 1.
Now batting, number 11, Riley Rawbush.
Cormany's pitch, low and away, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Rawbush, the game 1 pitcher for Hoover. He fouls that one back, and the count even at a ball and a strike. One and one to Rawbush. Polich a short lead at first. The pitch. Downstairs, 2-1. The 2-1 from Cormany. Ground ball to third. Wellings has it. Go to second, and he threw it away. Into right field, and on his way to third is Polich. Throw back to third, not in time. Runners on the corners and nobody out as Polich gets to third on the error. Rawbush at first on the fielder's choice. Well,
Now batting for
the runner on third scores, you're still up 15. You can still get this game done in this inning, but if that runner on first comes around as well, then we're going to play another inning. Here's Chaz Bates, who grounded to second his first time up. Throw to first, not in time, as Rawbush dives back in. The pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. If you're wondering why Braylon Griffiths was taken out after 2 innings, I mean, obviously it's a huge lead. It's a chance to get Camden a couple of innings here. Here's the 0-1. One hopper into the hole, backhanded by Thompson. Long throw to first is in time for the out. Run scores 17-2. Runner at second, 1 down. It'll be an unearned run as Polich should have been out on the error earlier. Little surprised that Thompson didn't go to second, but
now batting,
threw to first.
number 7, Josh Coney.
By the way, Jared Mitchell did re-enter the game at first base after being pinch hit for in the top of the 4th. First pitch to Coney is upstairs, ball 1. Coney singled and scored in the 3rd inning. So runner at second, 1 down. And whether or not we play a 5th inning depends on whether or not Rawbush scores. Pitch in the dirt, good stop by Cam, 2-0. Another reason potentially why Griffiths was lifted after 2 innings, he's thrown 31 pitches. So he'd have to not pitch tomorrow, but there's no game tomorrow anyway. We play 2 on Saturday up in Decorah at Luther College. As the 2-0 is fouled back, 2-1. And by taking Braylon out after just 31 pitches, he would be eligible to pitch on Saturday if Ottumwa needs him. So it's another arm available in the bullpen. The 2-1. In the dirt, 3-1. Top of the order, Braden Dill on deck. Chaz Bates did get an RBI on that ground up, by the way. The 3-1. Ground ball to third. Wellings has it. He will tag Raybush going by for the second out. Throw to first, not in time. Boy, Wellings nearly ended the game by himself there. Heads up play by Wellings, not so much by Rabush running right at the third baseman who had the ball. He ran himself into an out. Coney at first on the fielder's choice, but now that game-extending run is at first instead of second with 2 down, and the batter is Dill, who's flied to right and flied to center. First pitch, downstairs, ball 1. And the base running by Hoover there now means that for them to extend this game, they'll either need an extra base hit from Dill or more than one base hit. The 1-0. Fly ball foul off to the right. That'll get out of play. Count even at a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Breaking ball came back to the inside corner. That's Camden's best pitch so far tonight, 1-2. The 1-2. High chopper to third. Wellings waits on it. Fires to first. It's low, but dug out by Jared Mitchell, and that's the ball game. Bulldogs win it by a final of 17-2 in 4 innings, and Ottumwa sweeps Hoover for the second time this season. We'll take 2 minutes, come back and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
This is Opula with Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? You don't really want to cook? Stop in and see us. We are known for the best pizza in Southeast Iowa. Enjoy a mouth-watering steak or an awesome tenderloin. We also have salads, pasta, chicken and fish, and of course, amazing Greek food. Call ahead for carryout. Our full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you for making us your favorite restaurant. We look forward to serving you at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Opa!
You're watching live coverage of the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Bob Watson Field in Des Moines, where your Ottumwa baseball team got tonight's job done before the lights had a chance to even take full effect. Ottumwa won Game 1 over Des Moines Hoover, 11-1 in 5 innings. Then they win the nightcap 17-2 in 4 innings. Game 2 totals for the Bulldogs: 17 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. Braylon Griffiths, the winner, now 2-0. For Des Moines Hoover, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, 5 left on base. Ian King, the loss, 0-1. The ball game took 1 hour and 31 minutes to complete. Ottumwa now 17-6, 9-1 in the Iowa Alliance Conference South Division. Hoover now 6-16, 4-8 in conference play. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics comes up Saturday morning. We're with the Bulldog baseball team on the road at Luther College in Decorah. We'll play at 10 o'clock and then play at noon. We'll play both Decorah and South Winneshiek. Again, 10 o'clock first pitch Saturday morning. We're on the air at 9:45 on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Also want to wish the Ottumwa softball team good luck on Saturday. They're at the Oskaloosa Tournament, Lacey Sports Complex. They will play Sadell at 9:15 on the morning, then have an extended break before playing Van Meter at 2:30 in the afternoon. So since we're making the longer trip to Decorah to cover baseball, we'd encourage fans to maybe take the radios and go to Oski and watch the softball team play, and then listen to the baseball team play, or watch them play on your smartphones, as you can watch it on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Bridge City Realty, Graphics Masters, Sonic Drive-In, William Penn University, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Community First Credit Union, and Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach John Yeager for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight, and a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Carl Davis, the radio producer back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Baseball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Saturday morning when the Bulldog baseball team plays at Luther College in Decorah against Decorah and South Winneshiek. Until then, good night, everybody.